That can you sort of walk us through the end of that game from your perspective?
Yeah. I mean, we had the ball. We was up two. There was 30 seconds left. Dewan dropped the ball. He should have pulled it out. Um, but he drove the ball. They got the rebound. They got to stop. They came down. I believe they got the ball in the post to that one kid. They called a terrible foul on Jason. Um, Man, I don't know. That was a wild 30 seconds. I can't believe we came out with the win, to be honest with y'all. I'm glad, though.
It's got to feel pretty good after all of that to escape with a win, no matter how ugly it might have looked there at the end.
Yeah, no, it feels really good. I mean, you gotta find a way to do it. At the end of the day, all that matters is you get the win, and we found a way to do it.
Next question from Caleb.
Zach, congrats on the win, man. On your all's go ahead on the game-winning shot there. How long did it feel like that ball sat on the front of the rim?
Oh, it was on there for a while. I almost touched it, but I was like, it might fall. I'm not gonna get a goaltender right now, and it went in, thankfully.
What was it like today to be? I mean, obviously yesterday, you all went out front early and it was never in question. But to be in a battle this early in the season like you were today,
I mean, it's good for us. You got to face adversity, and I mean, it's not like you're just gonna steamroll over every team, win by 20 every game. So, facing some adversity now is good for us because it'll help us later down the line when we have another 1 point game. We know how to get out of it.
Adam.
Did uh did you say anything to Juwan there at the end? I mean that's kind of a freshman mistake, and then he actually makes up for it pretty remarkably. I mean, what did you say to him about that sequence, or did you?
I didn't have to say anything to him. As soon as he made the mistake, he said when we went into the huddle, he said that was my fault. He's gonna make it up for us, and he did right away.
Any other questions?
yeah, yeah, Zach. Um, just with it being Thanksgiving, I wanted to ask you, kind of outside of the realm of basketball, what are you thankful for this year? I know 2020 has been a wild year, but when you sit back and think about it, what are you thankful for this year?
I mean, I'm thankful for a lot this year. I'm thankful we finally got to start playing again. I'm thankful I get to be with all my teammates and brothers over this break. I'm thankful. All my family's good. I'm thankful I'm good. I'm thankful my dad came out to see me. I get to see him this break. I'm thankful for a lot.
One last question from Adam.
Zach, you kind of already touched on this. Do you like that you guys got to kind of be in a dogfight today? That I feel like this is the type of game that might benefit you guys down the road.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it was definitely good for us. We faced adversity. They say pressure builds pipes and breaks diamonds, or the reverse, it breaks pipes and builds diamonds. So we had a little pressure on us today. We found a way, and it's gonna be good for us later down the line.
Thanks, Zach.
All right, thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Paul, you guys kind of sputtered there a little bit out the gate, at least offensively. Did you feel like your team needed you to kind of to bring them back a little bit, get them going there to start the second half?
Yes, for sure. With me being the team captain, I take that on my shoulders, and so I just tried to play on defense as hard as I could and tried to help our team win.
Hey man, congrats on the win. On your same thing I asked Zach a minute ago. On your all's go-ahead shot there, on the game-winning shot, if you will, where it sat on the rim and then fell in. How long did it seem like the ball sat up there on the rim?
It felt like an eternity, man. Dio took a great shot, and so I knew it was going to go in. Just didn't know when because it was sitting on the rim for a long time. But grateful that the shot went in and we came out with the win.
You really knew it was going to go in when it was sitting on the
Oh yeah,
on the lift.
I did. I was just like and it went in. So yeah.
Can you walk us through the last minute of that game from your perspective?
Well, from my perspective, I felt like they were getting too many offensive rebounds, and when we held it up for the last time, that was one thing that we emphasized. We have to block out. We have to get defensive rebounds, and then in that last minute, I felt like we executed that.
What do you think it says about Dwan that, you know, he makes the mistake there with 30 seconds left and doesn't pull the ball out, but he doesn't let that rattle him. He still comes back and finishes the game the way he did. What do you think that says about him?
He knows that he has the full support of his team no matter what happens, no matter if we win or lose. So, I mean, like, that was just a freshman mistake, you know. Everybody has those types of mistakes, but it's the team that has to pick him up from it, and we did that.
Any other questions?
To be in a dogfight earlier, this early in the season, I know, you know, not every game's going to be like yesterday. You're not going to win every game by 52, but that's got to be beneficial, I would think, to start this early in the season and have a dogfight like today.
Of course, it shows us who we can be. You know, when we put into that dogfight situation, we fought out of it, and that shows us we can also be dogs.
Man, I know 2020's been a wild year, and there's been ups and downs and everything, but what are you thankful for this year as you know, it's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for when you sit down and think about it?
I'm thankful that my whole family are healthy. My basketball family is healthy. I'm healthy. And just playing the game of basketball again, man. I love being out there on the floor playing with my brothers.
All right, thanks, Paul.
All right, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.